Okay, so now here's the part where we get to talk about you being a Pearl Girl. And we want everyone in their Mary Kay business to be a Pearl Girl. And it doesn't really matter if you're brand new to Mary Kay and this is part of your new consultant training, or if you've been a Mary Kay for years and you just decide, you know what, I never earned my pearls in Mary Kay and I want to earn them. So we want you to earn all of the pearls that are optional to you for team building. So being a Pearl Girl is all about sharing this opportunity with other women. You know, Mary Kay Ash herself said that that we had a job as a consultant to pass this opportunity along to other women. And it may not be something that you do for the rest of your life, or it's just something fun on the side for you, or, maybe you're not even looking to make money off of this, just get your product at half off. But there might be somebody that you share this opportunity with, and it can change the rest of their lives. Everything about their lives. They can become the next national sales director, which will influence thousands and thousands and thousands of women just because you opened up your mouth and decided to share the Mary Kay opportunity with them. Now, when you first sign up to do Mary Kay, you're not really sure how to go about doing all of that. And so that's why your director, me, is here to help you. I want to help you become successful at sharing this opportunity. And so the best way for me to do that is to train you. And the best way for me to train you is for you to hear me do it over and over and over and over again. And then you become a master of sharing the opportunity. And because you hear me say it so much that you just begin to memorize my words and you repeat them to other people. So the way you can earn your pearls, there are 3 different kinds of pearls you can earn. First is your pearl earrings, and they're a gorgeous pair of pearl drop earrings, and they change every few years. And so for a few years it'll look like this, and the next few years it'll look like that. But they're always a really cute pair of classy earrings that you can wear. And then the next one is your pearl bracelet. And so you can earn your pearl bracelet. And then we have a pearl necklace that you can earn. And the way that you, one of the things that I have learned in this company is to follow the prize trail. Everything was kind of done around a prize that you could win. And as long as you just chased after the prize, it would make you successful in your business. See, it kind of works like that. I remember when I was earning my first pink Cadillac in Mary Kay, it was funny because we really weren't chasing the pink Cadillac. We were actually chasing my first offspring sales director, and I wanted to be in a unit club, a 300,000 unit club. And it's funny how when you're chasing one big goal, other little goals will happen. And the Cadillac came because I was chasing a prize. And so I tell people, chase the prize, go for the prize, because when you do, you will find success in your business. And let's just be real, in Mary Kay, success equals money. And if you signed up to do Mary Kay because you wanted to make money, then you've got to find the success. And we want you to find that success. Now, the other thing I want to tell you very quickly is that success does come with failure. And I also want you to know that when you start earning your pearls, you're going to hear some no's and you're going to have some failure. And you can't get better in this business unless you have that failure. So be prepared for that as you begin to share this opportunity with other women. You're going to have women that are not interested, but they'd love to be your customer, women that just don't want to talk about it at all. And that's okay. It's not for everybody. We got to have great customers too, right? So it's going to be for some women, and then as long as we shared it, we did our job. Our job is to share, not to pressure or push this on anybody, but we do have to share. One of the best quotes I ever heard was by National Sales Director Pam Shaw, and she said something that I needed to hear because I needed to release this big time. It was one of those things that was holding me back in my business. But she said, you are not pressuring somebody until they have told you no more than one time. If you continue to ask them over and over and over, and they keep saying no, 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 that is pressure. That is annoying, and that is sales tactics. And we're not into that in Mary Kay. In Mary Kay, we want to share with you, and then you tell us what you think. And sometimes they may be on the fence. They're not sure. There's one thing holding them back temporarily. Doesn't mean they're not interested forever. They're just not interested right now. And we come back to them later. But if you know they're an absolute no, and they said, I will never do this in 100 million years, I would rather eat grass and die, then you can move on to the next person. We don't have to keep bothering them, because then we would be bothering them because they've told us how they felt. So I want you to know that it is a very good thing to follow the prize trail, and this is one of those prizes I want you to follow. Mary Kay set it up so that part of your training and part of your success will come from you just chasing down those pearl earrings and that pearl bracelet and that pearl necklace. I have noticed that a common denominator amongst all the women in Mary Kay that are very successful in their careers, either as top directors or as national directors, all of them just followed the process. They went, oh, there's a prize. I'll chase it. Oh, there's another prize. Let me chase that one too. And they just went after the process. And that's why they have so much success in their business. So just trust me when I say go through these steps with me and be willing to give them a shot. Whether you thought you ever would or not, doesn't matter. Just do anything it takes to get those pearl earrings, that pearl bracelet, and that pearl necklace. All right. So let's talk about the first set of pearls that you can earn. Your very first thing that you can earn are your pearl earrings. And those pearl earrings are earned when you share this opportunity either over the phone or face-to-face with 5 women and your director. So what that means is that you've done a Mary Kay skincare appointment on this particular person. She may or may not be interested, but you've asked her if she would help you complete your training by listening to some more information about the Mary Kay opportunity with your friend Jenny. Now, I don't typically say sales director because that's intimidating. And they're like, oh God, somebody that's going to try to get me to do something I don't want to do. And I always preference it with, you may or may not ever be interested in this, and that's totally okay if you're not, but it would help me win my prize and complete my training. Would you be willing to hop on the phone with my friend Jenny and just hear this information out? Or if you think she's a face-to-face gal, you can say, would you be willing to let us buy you some coffee, maybe tomorrow or the next day? And if coffee is out of the option, then of course over the phone is a great option. But I do ask that they be facial first. That is something that there is very few instances where that is not necessary. Maybe she's used Mary Kay products for years and just doesn't have a consultant anymore, and she already knows the product. Or she used to use the product years ago and loved it, but then just lost her consultant. Or maybe it's just somebody that you absolutely flat out know would be amazing at Mary Kay. She's already peaking and showing interest. And if that's the case, you don't necessarily have to facial her first. But 9 times out of 10, people need to know what it is they're going to be doing, selling, using before they sign up to do it. So if they have not had an appointment with you, either as a hostess or a guest at a party, make sure you get that set up with her first and get that skincare on her face and let her fall in love with our products, because it is a whole lot easier to say yes to this program if they know what it is that they're signing up for. Okay, so we want to get 5 women on the phone, and this is good. At your business debut, I guarantee you, your director at your business debut worked to set up some appointments for you where she could follow up with some of the ladies at your party to share some more information about the Mary Kay opportunity. And I would venture to say that after the debut, or during the debut, she set those appointments up for 24 to 48 hours within the debut time frame. There's a strategic reason why we do that. It is best to recruit somebody on the spot, in the moment. They got the product on their face, they feel good, they've had fun with you, and they think this is a really great opportunity. That is honestly the best time to recruit somebody. But it doesn't always happen on the spot. Sometimes it takes people time. And we call this the layering process. And so if she's not willing to sign up right there on the spot, then you're going to ask her if she would be willing to help you do a training call over the phone with your friend Jenny, where that you can get your training done by sitting and listening and also win your prize. And she can hear some more information about the Mary Kay opportunity and give us her honest opinion. It may or may not be for her. And then you set that appointment up within 24 to 48 hours, because from every moment that she walks out that door of that party, the chances of her signing up to Mary Kay to do Mary Kay are less and less and less and less. And so we want to get her when as close to that appointment as possible, where she can still remember the excitement that she had, and she hasn't talked to 10 people that have already talked her out of it before the appointment or before we speak to her on the phone. Okay. Don't worry if she isn't interested. It's okay if she is not interested in signing up to do Mary Kay. If you think she'd be great, that's good enough reason to put her on the phone with me. That's all I had. Now, if it's your great grandma who's 102 years old and, really doesn't have much mobility and isn't going to be able to get out of the bed to do anything, that's not really a good candidate to put on the phone. I mean, honestly, you would like to be able to recruit this person and have her be a part of your Mary Kay team. But I do understand that you want to win your pearl earrings and earn that prize. But logically think, if I put 5 women on this phone that are just doing this to me as a favor, but they probably are never going to sign up, I'm probably not going to get a team member out of these 5 women. But if I put 5 women on the phone who may or may not be possibly interested, possibly could be good at this, I don't know, or maybe one of them's really interested, I'm probably going to get a new team member out of this. So think about the 5 people that you do put on the phone with your director, because that's going to kind of make all the difference in the world. If she's not interested, it really is okay. You just tell her, my director just wants to get to know you, and then you're going to get to know her a little bit. She's going to ask you some questions. You're going to ask her some questions, and she's going to get your honest opinion of the company. There is absolutely no pressure whatsoever to do anything. She's not going to make you sign up. She's not going to put you in a pressure situation. She's just honestly getting your opinion. So I kind of give them what happens on the phone call, because I think sometimes if they don't know what's going to happen on that phone call, there's a little bit of standoffishness, or at the coffee appointment. I'm saying phone call, but it could be a coffee appointment where you're sharing this opportunity with her. Okay. More than anything, she's doing this as a favor to you to help you win your pearl earrings. So I always kind of reiterate this. I mean, I know you may not be interested, and that's totally okay, but you'd be helping me win my pearl earrings and get my training done as a new consultant. Would you be willing to be one of my guinea pigs and see if she would make a commitment, just because she's willing to help you out? All right, asking women to support you, to support the earrings in the first parties by completing those 30 faces in 30 days. So if you are honestly going to do the 30 faces in 30-day challenge, you're booking 12 appointments to hold 6 of them, completing 30 faces in your first 30 days, you're going to have 30 women to ask if they would do this phone call for you. Now, all of them are not going to do it, but good gracious, what if half of them did it? 15 of those women did a follow-up call with you. Now, statistically, it's 1 out of 5 that will sign up to do Mary Kay. So if you put 15 women on the phone with me, guess how many are going to sign up to do Mary Kay? 3. And guess what this means? You are now officially on target to be a red jacket. As soon as those 3 ladies place their very first order and become active, you will be a red jacket in Mary Kay. So if you honestly did those 30 faces in 30 days and you got 15 of those women, asked every single one of them, because they're not all going to say yes. Let's just remember that. If you ask all 30 of those women to do a call with me or meet me for coffee, half of them will say sure. And out of those 15 interviews that we do, 3 of them are going to sign up to do Mary Kay. So I would encourage you to really chase down your book 12 to hold 6 and your 30 faces and 30-day challenge. All right, now here's the next thing I want you to do. You're going to drain your brain, and you're going to kind of get out everything that's in your brain about who you know that would be good at doing Mary Kay. Like, think about the women that you already know in your life, that you work with, you go to church with, your friends, your kids' mom, your kids, friends, moms, I can't talk today, and then, but just the people that you already know, that you're good friends with, that are already in your life. And then, of course, anybody from your appointments you can put on this list too that you've met through your appointments. But I want this to be a running list. It's always going. You should always have a list on your desk of possible team members. This list never goes away. I still have my list to this day. It's in a file folder. And anyone that I facial that I think would be great at Mary Kay, she goes on this list. And I come back to her every now and then. I'll just kind of keep coming back to her. She doesn't ever go away from me. I think about Nancy recruiting me. She never went away from me. For 9 months, she kept coming back to me. I wasn't an instant recruit. So I think it's important that you have this ongoing list, but you're putting people on that list that you know could potentially do Mary Kay that are already a part of your life. So you're just kind of draining your brain. Who do you know? Who are women that want more, need more, and are willing to work for it? Women that want more, need more, and are willing to work for it. Women who were very successful prior to having kids, and since kids, they've become stay-at-home moms, and they feel like they've lost a piece of themselves. That was me, by the way, but they've lost a piece of themselves. Women who, have a good network of friends. Even if she doesn't become the next Mary Kay millionaire, she'll sell the product because she's a social butterfly. She knows everybody. Women who have recently had a baby and they really don't want to go back to work. I mean, these are all these kinds of women that you're putting on this list. And you're just thinking, women that want more, need more, and are willing to work for it. That's who goes on that list. All right. So that's how you earn your pearl earrings. You're getting 5 ladies to hear this information either over the phone or face-to-face through a career chat. I call them career chats. You can call them career shares. Don't call it an interview, whatever you do, because that sounds too official and too sophisticated. It's just we're getting their opinion of the Mary Kay opportunity. That's all. We're just getting their opinion of the Mary Kay opportunity. All right. The next thing you can earn is your pearl bracelet. And your pearl bracelet is earned by inviting 5 guests to your weekly success meeting or Mary Kay events. So there's typically two things that happen. We have a regular success meeting, which guests are invited to every single week for skincare and follow-up appointments. And then we also have all these other things that go on that could be guest events, like a color class, or we have pizza and possibilities, or we have cupcakes and Cadillacs. I mean, we just do guest events that are recruiting opportunities where we can share more about the marketing information and less about the skincare appointment, because she's already done that. And so anytime you invite guests to these opportunities, then it will count towards your pearl bracelet. Now, there doesn't have to be 5 guests all at one time. It can be 1 at one time and maybe 3 at another time and then 1 another time. But as long as it's 5 within a 30-day time period, the idea is that you're trying to do this within a 30-day time period. I highly suggest that you continue this practice over the course of your business every month. Every month you should try to get 5 guests at some point in time to come to your meeting. And of course, the more you want from Mary Kay, the more guests you try to get there. But that should always be a goal that you have. It's just the first time that you do it, you earn your pearl bracelet. All right, your guests to your meetings, I often find that if I have somebody at the party, at your debut party, that's really energetic and she really enjoys the crowd, and or somebody that needs to meet new people, maybe she just moved to the area, I always try to find that one person that I want to really take the time to say, you know what, you're new to the area, and Mary Kay has this great network of people where you could just come and meet other women to hang out with. There's no pressure to sign up. You can just go and be a fly on our wall and kind of be in a positive atmosphere for an hour. There's a famous national sales director of Mary Kay. Her name is Kathy Halou, and she actually did this for 8 months before she ever signed up to do Mary Kay. She just went and just participated and had fun and was part of the room for 8 months before she ever decided she wanted to do Mary Kay. And if you never decide, that's totally okay. But I always would encourage women to come and be a fly on our wall. So if you have that woman in the room, that's this, she's the life of the party. She loves the girlfriend time. This would be someone that you would invite to your meeting. If you have someone in the room that you're looking to book for a follow-up appointment, that's someone you would invite to a meeting or a special class that's happening later on that month. If you have the lady that is new to the area, or if it's somebody that's interested in Mary Kay and just hasn't made a decision to do it yet. These are all the kinds of women that you would invite to your next event. Typically on the phone, after I share the marketing information with them, if they are not interested, even after talking with me on the phone, my next step is to invite them to a Mary Kay meeting or event. So I just actually got back tonight from an event that I did with Kathy Halou and some other national sales directors. Robin Rowland was there, and Sharon Buck, and Kim Walker, and Lynn Holiday. And so I was there with all these, and Debbie Moore, were all with these national sales directors. And one of the girls that came as a guest tonight with another consultant, that's exactly what we did. At the end of the phone call, she wasn't really interested in signing up right now. I said, there is no problem with that. But Heather, you obviously really like being around powerful women. I would love it if you could come to this event that we're having. And I know it's kind of last minute, but I would love it if you could be there next Thursday with us. And she was like, sure. And she was there tonight, and she had a great time. She had a blast. So you're always layering women, layering with pieces. It may not be the right time right now in her life, but as long as she knows what to expect if she ever did decide to do this, or if at some point in her life she's like, man, I wish I had what those ladies have. I got nothing like that anywhere else in my life. She's thinking back, man, I really want to be a part of that. So getting them to a meeting of some sort or an event. So when you get 5 of those, you get your pearl bracelet. And then the last thing I'm going to tell you to do, the last thing we'll go over, is your pearl necklace. And this one you don't have a whole lot of control over, except maybe the quality of women that you bring in. But when your new team member that you sign up, any one of them come in, the very first one that does a qualifying order of $600 or more, you get your pearl necklace. So when she does a qualified order of $600 or more, you get your pearl necklace. And that one I kind of take care of. There's not a whole lot that you do on your part. Once you get her signed up, then I take over with her and I work with her to help get her as a qualified consultant. So, and whenever that does happen, you can go onto the website and you can go submit for a prize and click claim my pearl earrings, claim my pearl bracelet, and claim my pearl necklace. And that way we can get them shipped out to you. So here's what I'm going to encourage you to do. Here's your little homework assignment. I want you to make a list of 30 women. 30 women that you know that are in your life now or have come into your life since you've been a Mary Kay. And I want you to write all these women down on a piece of paper. And then I want you to take away all of your inhibitions. All of that, well, I don't want to bother them, or she would never be interested because, or I don't want to be pushy, or, I want you to take all those away. Just get rid of them now. The faster you get rid of those, the faster you will make more money in Mary Kay. Trust me when I say this. Then I want you to text them and ask them if they would be willing to watch a little video with information and follow up with your friend Jenny so that you can earn a prize. And you're going to ask your director for a script to do this. So as soon as you watch this video and you're ready, you've made your list of 30 women, I want you to text your director, I've made my list of 30 women and I need that script so that I can follow up with those 30 ladies and get them on the phone with you, and I will send you a script. Okay? But I can't send you the script until you've told me that you've made your list of 30 ladies. So I'm not giving you the script right now. I'm waiting for you to text me and tell me I've made my list of 30 ladies. So I hope this video was helpful, and I hope that you're going to walk away knowing that you're going to be a pearl girl and you're going to have some pearl earrings and a pearl bracelet and a pearl necklace so that you can rock them out with everybody else in Mary Kay that has earned their pearls.